Kuwait Air Bridge to Sudan took off in the second trip this morning by Kuwait Air Force plane from Abdullah Al Mbarak Air Base heading to Port Sudan International Airport, carrying 10 tons of urgent food and medical supplies.
The relief ace is organized by Kuwait Red Crescent Society along with other governmental bodies led by the Ministry of Defense to facilitate the humanitarian mission. Here's more.
Kuwait Air Bridge to Sudan took off in its second trip this morning by Kuwait Air Force plane from Abdullah Al Mbarak Air Base, heading to Port Sudan International Airport, carrying 10 tons of urgent food and medical supplies. This trip is jointly organized by Kuwait Red Crescent Society and governmental bodies, led by the Ministry of Defense, in facilitating this humanitarian mission, along with the Ministries of Foreign Affairs, Social Affairs, and the Information, as well as participation of other Kuwaiti charitable societies and organizations, to ensure the continuation of the Kuwaiti humanitarian work.
So today we are part of a bridge of continuing multiple flights going to Port Sudan and the coast of Sudan to helping the Sudanese people as part of essential needs. This is the second flight, and we are planning to send more supplies for Sudan from medical and essential supplies.
The war broke out in Sudan a year ago between the Sudanese army and the rapid support forces, creating the largest displacement crisis in the world. According to the United Nations, nearly 25 million people, or half of Sudan's population, in need of urgent assistance, noting that about 8 million people fled their homes because of the ongoing war between the two former allies. These days, the expanding battlefields in Sudan are witnessing a major escalation between warring parties, especially in the capital and its three cities, Khartoum, Bahri and Durman, as well as the states of Al Jazeera, Sinnar, North Kordofan and North Darfur. Recently, the collapse of local and international talks to end the civil war and reach a truce between the conflicting parties led to increased new warnings of a new wave of religious violence and major humanitarian catastrophe, threatening more than 1.6 million civilians crowded in the capital of North Darfur state. A UN-backed Global Food Security Associate said last month that immediate action is needed to prevent widespread loss of life and the complete collapse of livelihoods, and to avoid a catastrophic hunger crisis in Sudan.
The catastrophic situation in Sudan requires an immediate stop of hostilities to save the life of the Sudanese people. This is Mariam Ladwehi for the news department from Abdullah Al Mbarak Air Base.